Have you ever noticed how easy it is to be kind to strangers? But somehow, the people we live with, the ones we love the most, get the short end of the stick? We hold the door open for someone at the store, flash a warm smile to the delivery driver, and say, "Thank you," like it's second nature. But the moment we walk through the door at home, that smile disappears, and suddenly we're annoyed by spilled juice, loud chewing, or someone leaving their socks on the floor. Again. Let's talk about that. Because today, on Positivity Perks, we're going to uncover why our families often get the worst of us and how to flip that script for good. This video is your daily reminder that kindness starts at home, and it might just change the way you speak to the people you love. Let's be honest, I'm really good at being kind. I smile at strangers. I compliment people's shoes, even if they're Crocs. I say thank you to the guy handing me napkins at the drive-thru like he just saved my life. But then I walk through the front door of my house, and suddenly I'm less Mr. Rogers and more, well, a mix of grumpy troll and tired robot. Why are your things everywhere again? Can you not chew so loudly? Seriously, are these your socks? Sound familiar? I've noticed something about myself, and I'm betting I'm not alone here. I tend to treat strangers and acquaintances with a whole lot more patience than I do my own family. Oftentimes, our wife and our kids get the short answers, the sighs, the not now, or the can we not do this today? Meanwhile, we're out here telling random people at Target to have a blessed day like we're handing out motivational bumper stickers. Why is it easier to be kind to a stranger than to the people we love the most? In one hand, imagine you're standing in line at your favorite coffee shop. You ordered a caramel oat milk latte because dairy is the enemy of adult stomachs now, and the barista forgets the caramel. Do you explode? Nope. You probably smile awkwardly, say, "Oh, no problem," and watch them fix it while assuring them it's totally fine, even though you were really looking forward to that liquid happiness. On the other hand, your child knocks over their juice 5 minutes after you mop the floor. What happens? The tension level skyrockets. Your voice gets sharp. Your internal monologue is yelling, "Why is this happening to me?" And your child, who was already flustered, now feels worse. It's not that the juice was the end of the world, it's just that we react differently at home. That's the crux of it. Home is where we let our guard down, and unfortunately, that sometimes includes our filter. The problem is, when we consistently speak with less kindness to our family than we do to outsiders, we send the wrong message. We forget that our words have the power to build or break, and we do it with the people who matter most. I'll be the first to admit it. I have to actively work on how I speak to my family, every single day. It's not that I don't love them. In fact, that's the irony. I love them so much, I assume they'll understand me even when I'm short, cranky, or overwhelmed. But love doesn't mean our words don't sting. Love doesn't mean our tone won't be remembered. Our families are made of real people with real feelings, and they deserve our gentleness just as much, if not more, than the rest of the world. So how do we fix this? For me, the first step has been to communicate more openly and listen more actively. That means really tuning in, not half listening while scrolling my phone, not nodding while mentally running through my to-do list. I mean stopping what I'm doing, making eye contact, and being present. Because here's the deal. People don't just want to be heard. They want to be understood. I've had to learn to see where my loved ones are coming from without judgment. That's hard, especially when you're tired, stressed, or in the middle of navigating your own emotional chaos. But every time I've taken a moment to actually pause and ask, what's really going on here? Instead of reacting, I've opened the door to connection instead of conflict. Let's say my wife is frustrated because I didn't follow through on something I said I'd do. In my head, I'm thinking, it's not a big deal. I just forgot to finish the laundry. But if I step back, breathe, and listen, I'll realize it's not about the laundry. It's about feeling supported. It's about partnership. And maybe, just maybe, it's about the million other things she's juggling and needing to feel like we're in it together. That kind of understanding creates a safe space. And that's what we should all be striving for at home. A safe place to speak, to express, to feel, all without being shut down or brushed aside. Even when we don't agree with someone's feelings, we can still honor them. That means saying things like, "I hear you, or that sounds hard, instead of, oh, come on, that's not a big deal. Which, pro tip, never helps. It's also about the little things, the daily moments that shape the emotional climate of your home. A kind word, a thank you, a, hey, I noticed you had a rough day, want to talk or just chill? These simple acts are like emotional deposits in the family bank account. And trust me, you'll need to make a few withdrawals when you forget an anniversary or accidentally ruin your kid's science project. There are days I get this right, and days I totally don't. But that's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. So here's the challenge. The next time you feel like snapping at your spouse, your kid, your sibling, or your parent, pause. Ask yourself, would I speak to a friend this way? Would I talk like this to someone I just met? If the answer is no, maybe it's time to course correct. Because your family deserves your best, not your leftovers. Let's be the ones who speak words that uplift, act with love, and brighten our loved one's world, not just out in public, but especially at home. If you felt this message today, take 10 seconds and tell someone in your home what you appreciate about them. Watch how it shifts the energy. And remember, positivity is a choice we make daily, and it starts at home. Be kind, be present, be loved. See you in the next video.